We're still up on the tripod. Good morning, you happy through hikers. Jasper here. Day 12 of our through hike of the Ganaraska Trail. We're walking along the trail that parallels Snow Valley Road. Beautiful, beautiful area. Just walked over a really nice bridge that would be a nice water source. If a person wanted to get some water, you could grab some there. Peaceful morning, no rain, a little cooler I think. A little bit of humidity, but not what we've been experiencing over the last, say, 10-12 days or so. We have completed somewhere around 315 kilometers of the Ganaraska Trail. We are going to meet our trail angel Joanne later today, so thank you, Joanne. And from what I understand, because a little birdie told me, Joanne baked us some cookies and she's going to take us to Timmy's for breakfast. So that sounds lovely. Everything's going fine. You know what? It's been a great hike so far. I think we've got, I'm going to say, maybe 70 kilometers left to actually put this puppy to bed. I'm not particularly interested in side trails. And there are side trails on this. There's the Midland and I think the Tiny side trail. They don't particularly interest me. They seem to be broken up into pieces according to what I'm seeing on the app anyhow. But my aim when I started this through hike was to hike Port Hope to Glenuron as a through hike. And unless something drastic happens, I am going to accomplish that with about, give or take, 70 kilometers to go. So hey, just a wake-up call. It's somewhere around, I don't know, maybe it's 5:30, 6 o'clock, I don't know, something like that. So good morning. It's going to be a great day. Probably got around 12 and a half, 13 kilometers till we meet our trail angel Joanne. So yeah, in the words of the great Wild Bill Hickok, let's get to it. Okay, or we could just go. So walking down this beautiful country road, really just, you know, a few kilometers out of the city of Barrie, really. And you could almost be anywhere. When you look at this view, you could be out west, you could be north. I mean, you could be anywhere. You could be miles from civilization almost. Just a beautiful, beautiful little country road. What a perfect way to start the day. Oh, except for those deer flies, that is. Don't want those. Some beautiful wetlands as we walk along the trail. Absolutely beautiful this morning. I just love shooting wetlands as a photographer because for those of you who may not know, that is exactly what I am, is a photographer. And just for the heck of it, by all means, check out my YouTube channel. Which is related directly to photography, and that's called Gary Clayton Photography. So give that a check out, see what you think, take a look at that channel, maybe subscribe there too. Okay. Ray Schaefer Memorial Bridge. Wow. Super interesting. Super interesting. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you can see that in the GoPro, but there's some kind of wildlife making its way through the water. Wow. Awesome. Yeah. walking through the Miocene wetlands. Wow, awesome adventure, some amazing wildlife, a lot of mud, a lot of water, to be expected. Tall grass, deer fly everywhere, lots of bugs. Now, this particular tunnel was actually the animal tunnel under 90, and I'm sure service type vehicles too use this, but that's apparently what the story is. You notice this must be relatively new. There's no artwork on the walls. Totally clear. I'm sure once the artists, the graffiti artists, get wind of this, they'll be all over it. But right now, the only thing that's in here with me is an echo. Echo! Yeah, a little bit of an echo. Okay, my trail angel just called me because we're going to meet very close to here, and she's not 100% sure where it is. So we're coming under the tunnel. We're going to pop out underneath Highway 90 and hopefully flag my trail angel down. Okay. So we're coming up now the south side of Highway 90, having just crossed under the animal crossing tunnel, just right above, right on top of this little hill. We should look down and see a white SUV, and that should be trail angel Joanne. And look over there, right there is trail angel Joanne, right over there. There she is. Well, maybe she's shy. Anyhow, that's our resupply for this morning. And if we talk to her nicely, she says she'll take us into town to Timmy's for breakfast, which would be absolutely a delightful experience, because I could use a large medium roast double milk right about now.
I got it in the car.
Oh, she's going. She's going. That's it. Bye. Enough is enough.
Chase me away. Thanks, Joanne. Thank you.
Thank you. Drive carefully.
Bye.
So as we follow the old railroad into, through, and out of Angus, again, edging ever so closer to the Glenuron trailhead. Not too bad. Not a hard kind of hike through here. Overgrown, of course, but some of it's got really quite nice trail at the side of the track. You pass a little convenience store. Great little place to stop in, get an ice cream cone or a cool drink on a hot day, which is exactly what we did. I got a couple of Freezy Pops, and that was nice. But yeah, the hike continues. We're somewhere around, I don't know, I'll say maybe 24 kilometers for the day, maybe so far, I don't know. But it progresses just fine. Again, as we edge ever closer to Glenuron. Awesome. Getting there. One bit at a time. The trail behind me. So as we keep pushing from Angus, I think our next overnight camp is going to be in New Lowell, maybe at the conservation area. There's a small lake or big pond or whatever there. Not sure of the situation because of COVID, don't know, but I'm told under normal circumstances Ganaraska Trail through hikers can actually camp there free of charge, and in the pavilion has electricity where you can charge our battery packs and so on overnight, whatever. But anyhow, I think that's the destination for today. And if we do that, if we're successful with that, that will give us about, I'm going to guess right now, a 34-ish kilometer day, but I'm not sure. I'll have to check the books and the notes and the maps and so on. Right now, walking on this railroad track became ever more challenging. The further away we got from Angus, the more challenging it appeared to be. It's only a couple more kilometers of this rail track, then we're kind of going to hang left on the trail towards the conservation area of New Lowell. So just a little bit of an update as far as how the day is progressing. I have seen one or two, well, a few actual water sources along here, plus the one convenience store in Angus, which would be fine for resupply and water. And a little further up the trail than that, you crossed a busy highway in Angus, and that had a Circle K convenience just across the way. Person could resupply there also. As far as water is concerned, I know Angus has shopping stores for major resupply. So yeah, Angus is a good resupply destination, no problems. And there was also areas around there that I wouldn't have a problem camping at if I was a through hiker. And that's where I was staying for the night. There was areas there to camp. So just some information, a little bit of heads up about Angus, the trail in, the trail out, and so on. And the railroad trail. Wind's picking up, clouds are building. I dare say another thunderstorm coming through. Will we get to camp before a thunderstorm comes? You know what? I'll let you know when the thunderstorm comes. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, the trail continues. So it looks like day 12 is rapidly coming to a close. My camp for this evening, courtesy of an absolutely amazing and wonderful and kind Christmas tree farmer. Thank you, sir, for letting us be here tonight. Long day, challenging, about 34 kilometers with a resupply from our trail angel Joanne. Thank you again, Joanne. Yeah, so you know what, right now we're somewhere around, I'm going to just throw a number out there saying 35 kilometers to the trailhead. Yeah, to the trailhead where it connects to the Bruce Trail, I guess at the most the northern western section of the Ganaraska Trail. That means upon arrival there, our through hike will be over. We're hoping to have that done by tomorrow, maybe around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's going to be a long day. I'm sure we're going to wake up very, very early, stupid o'clock as usual, and off we go down the trail. We're a little short on water right now, but there's a river that I know of because I don't live too far from here. I live in Wasaga Beach, Ontario, by the way. But there's a river I know of in Glen that's got some beautiful water for us to filter. There's also a little general store there. That's about 9 kilometers from where we are right now. That's going to be our goal for morning, our breakfast stop. Get my coffee, get my water, get everything sorted out. So hey, the end of day 12, everything is going fine. We're kind of completing this hike significantly quicker than I actually anticipated we would. But you know what? It's been amazing so far. We've got one more day to go. I want to enjoy every moment of that day. And then, yeah, we move on to our next through hike, which is probably the Bruce. But you know what? That's a whole nother story. I'll talk to you in the morning. You guys have a great night. Trail name Jasper here. Sleep well. Good morning, happy through hikers. Well, today is day 13. And would you believe I'm about 35 kilometers, and I think the trail goes this way. It's very difficult to follow. I'm about 35 kilometers from the northwestern terminus of the Ganaraska Trail, where it connects to the Bruce Trail. So yeah, 35 kilometers left of Jasper's through hike of the Ganaraska. Hey, sounds good. And you know what? I'm actually hoping to accomplish that task today. One little shout out too to my hiking partner Andre, who has been an inspiration for me on this particular hike. Andre set the pace, which has helped me turn into what I thought was going to be a 16 to 20 day hike. Andre's pace has made it into a 13-day hike, assuming I finish today. So with that said, I very much appreciate that. So a shout out to my hiking partner Andre. So yeah, right now in the forest, tough, challenging morning so far, but so far so good. Threatening rain. I think the weatherman had said later on this morning sometime it was going to start rain, a steady rain, but I don't know for sure. I don't have data on my phone, so it's just hearsay. But anyhow, Jasper here, day 13. Again, thank you for watching. Let's get to it. As day 13 continues, we've just finished a walk down a busy highway of Airport Road, or I believe it's County Road 42. But that is about to change now. I don't think we have any more busy highways at all on this particular Ganaraska Trail. We're about to turn right into the Carruthers Memorial Conservation Area. And from there, I believe it's cross-country forest hiking to the community of Cremor. And even though I'm getting really hungry now, it's somewhere around 10:30 on the morning, and I haven't had a chance for breakfast yet, but I have eaten some bars. I think I'm gonna have a little break here. I did. Just a little break, maybe a little bit of cereal, and then push towards Cremor for my maybe lunch, which should be nice. Oh, so that's what I'm planning. This has certainly been a challenging morning. Oh, there's a rock over there with a blaze marker on that tree, so that looks like a perfect spot to take a little break. Wow, what an excellent day. Although we've had rain, but you know what, I don't mind. We actually need rain. And the bugs right this minute seem to have backed off a little bit, maybe because of the rain, I don't know. But I'm going to take advantage of it and take that break. I think that's what I shall do. Okay, maybe right in here I will take a break at this blaze marker. Whew. Okay, feeling better after one of my cereal bags. And you know, I should have shown you what it was, but I didn't, and I didn't think about it at the time, but I'll tell you about it anyhow. I start off with a medium-size Ziploc freezer bag. Don't buy cheap ones, get a good Ziploc bag, because you want it to seal properly. In that bag, you could put in a cup of bran flakes or corn flakes or whatever you want, and then maybe another cup of something else, or however you want to mix it up. So you have about 2 cups of cereal in there. I put about 4, maybe 3 actually, 3 tablespoons of instant powdered milk in there. Carnations or Walmart's is just as good, which is great value at half the price. And then I just fold it over and seal it. And when I want to eat that, I just add water to it, about half a cup or a cup of water, and you've got an instant cereal. It's perfect. And that's what I just had. It really helps fill the gap, really helps get you through the day. It's a great hiking staple. Okay, beautiful, beautiful park here along a nice little river. Man, just gorgeous down here. I believe this is the Mad River, but I'm just not 100% sure. And having said that, I'm also not 100% sure which way I go right now, but I think it's through there. We'll see. Let's see. So after reaching Cremor, unfortunately, all the coffee shops were actually closed. Today's Monday. I guess it's July the 13th. It's a Monday. And you know what? In Cremor, it seems like everything's closed on a Monday except the local gas station. So we did manage to get a coffee, a muffin, and a banana. Perfect. And we're leaving Cremor, heading ever so closer, step by step, to Glenuron. Beautiful day. One minute it is raining, the next minute it's sun shining, but you know what? We need the rain. It's just a gorgeous day to be out. Nowhere else I'd rather be today. The hike continues. Well, the climb out of Cremor, exhilarating as we push to the top of the escarpment. Take a look at the views behind me. The clouds, the color, the greens, the shades of green, and of course the yellows and the goldens. My goodness. Absolutely stunningly beautiful. Man, we're doing fine. As I mentioned, the last leg, Cremor to Glenuron. And you know what? That was a good climb. I don't know, maybe around a 600-foot elevation gain. So it wasn't huge by any means, but it was okay. Let's keep going. As you come through the trail, just approaching Glenuron along the side of the river, there's an absolutely amazing kind of outdoor complex being created by, hey, whoever, local, obviously local people. Really amazing, in an absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful location with all kinds of sitting spots for you to sit. Just take a look at some of this. Absolutely gorgeous. Don't know what's in here. Looks like a storage cabin of some kind. Amazing. Oh, it's open even. Okay, well, hello. Yeah. Fireplace. I bet the guys come here and hang out. I think this is great. Wow. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. What a great complex these guys have made. Man. And they've got a fireplace in there, keep warm for the winter. I think guys come here winter and summer, probably snowmobile in the winter. Maybe it's a local club. I don't know. But anyhow, great location, a lot of fun. Little cabins everywhere. Right through here's a cabin. Maybe is that a notice board of some kind? Oh, it's a dartboard. So they've got a dartboard there, obviously for their activities. What have they got over here? Well, here they have a cabin. It says free beer yesterday. We're a day late. But that's okay. Let's take a peek. Wow. So, oh my goodness, look at this. They got everything. They got music. You know what? They got everything. We're not going to bother their stuff, of course. But this is absolutely awesome. They've got a outhouse over there, bathroom break. Amazing. Wow. Beautiful bridge over here, crossing the river. A big seating area. Andre's having his lunch. He seems to do that quite a bit. I think Andre double dips on those lunches sometimes. Big fire pit. I'm guessing the local boys and girls have an absolute wonderful time right here along the river. Hey, and why not indeed? Okay. 13 days, 400 kilometers. There's been some really challenging times and there's been some quite easy times, but you know what? It's all been amazing, and it's all been for this particular rock that says western terminus of the Ganaraska hiking trail, Devil's Glen to Port Hope. Of course, we ran Port Hope to Devil's Glen, which is where we are now. Absolutely amazing. Hey, Jasper here, trail name Jasper. That's one more hike in the bag. What comes next? Stay tuned. We got more trails coming up. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.